Hey, what is up, everyone? Soma here, back at you with another epic video. So I was here on ScreenRant.com, and this article caught my eye because I have been very curious for a while now how much storage space is going to be available for the PS5, and will you be able to swap out the custom SSD with an SSD of your own? Hopefully this article answers that question. I still haven't read it, so let's go ahead and check it out. This is from Duncan Chetrafilov. And it says the PS5 is equipped with a new internal 825 SSD, which holds over 20 games, which, hey, not bad, while allowing players to expand the console's storage with ease. So you can actually swap out the custom SSD with a regular SSD, apparently. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So whether players prefer physical game copies or would rather directly download titles straight through an online store, that would be me actually, storage is a critical aspect of any console. The PS5 is one of the most anticipated next-gen consoles slated to release this holiday season, with the system specs rarely available. Let's break down how much actual space consumers will have on the PS5. So between the PS4 and the PS5, the latest PlayStation model is an absolute beast. Like my gaming PC actually. However, when comparing storage, the two are relatively similar in terms of total internal storage. Where the PS5 really shines is its speed and performance. Similarly, while the Xbox Series X is set to launch with about 200 GB of additional storage compared to the PS5 wins out in terms of efficiency. Plus, Sony's newest expandable storage SSD will allow players to easily add space on their PS5. Now we're getting somewhere. So the PS5's internal storage is driven by an all-new custom 825 SSD. Not a bad amount, to be honest. The amount of gigabytes is a bit unusual, given that the PS4 and many other consoles launch at a standard 5 GB and 1 TB configurations. That's true, that is kind of weird though. So this is due to Sony's new storage system, which is meant to communicate much more efficiently with the PS5's latest architecture. For players who may wish to expand their console storage, an NVMe SSD card can be purchased. Okay, that sounds interesting. NVMe. Is that like the really small ones? While this means consumers don't need any additional assets from Sony, it does mean that there are specific requirements that need to be met for an SSD to work. The PS5 does allow for external storage via its USB HDD support. Interesting. So here we have a nice little graph here. Apparently SSD speed 2 GB, and it says, hold on, load time is going to be 2 GB in 0.27 seconds. With the PS5 SSD, the PS4 HDD is actually 1 GB in 20 seconds. I mean, obviously that's slow, obviously. Seek time is instantaneous. That's good to know. But I'm kind of curious about this NVMe SSD card that can be purchased. I mean, can it be any of them, or does it have to be one from Sony, or I don't know. Hopefully we get an answer to that here in the article. So anyway, the amount of space a player needs on a console is driven by the amount of games they play. Yes, like me. In turn, the exact number of games a PS5 can store is very dependent on the types of titles that are installed. Given that some games can be larger than 150 GB in the case of Red Dead Redemption 2, some players may only be able to download 5 games before additional storage is needed. If the average game is calculated to be around 40 GB, then the PS5 can store approximately 20 games and still have a few gigabytes of extra space. With so many options to expand on the PS5's internal and external storage, the fear of running out of space feels like a thing of the past. However, for players who would rather stick to the storage space that comes with a console, consider the size of the games often played. Ultimately, the amount of mileage someone can get out of the PS5's internal storage is depending upon what is downloaded. I mean, obviously, yeah, that's correct. So there is no exact measurement for how much room the latest PS5 games will take up. Due to Sony improvements on the SSD, the overall file size of all upcoming titles will likely be reduced. Since the SSD eliminates the need to duplicate in-game data, the PS5 can run very quickly and reduce load times while processing less data. That's awesome. However, as next-gen titles contain larger words, higher resolution graphics, and more, file sizes may end up being larger than what was seen on the PS4. Until games begin to launch, how much the PS5 can truly store will remain speculative at best. For avid consoles, the PS5 will have plenty of internal and external storage options. PS5 owners always have the option to delete and replace titles of original space. I mean, obviously, yeah, especially if some games are no longer actively playing. PS5 Digital Edition owners may find their storage space filling up faster, as the elimination of this drive requires larger file downloads onto the system itself. The PS5 is set to release this holiday season with an exciting array of launch titles. I mean, I guess we'll just check this out real quick. What do we got? Well, yeah, we've got Spider-Man, Spider-Man Miles Morales, that kind of thing. We got Horizon Forbidden West. What else we got? Gran Turismo 7. They're going to launch it at launch for real. We got Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Interesting. I've never played one. I kind of Demon Souls Remake and Hitman. Oh, of course, Hitman 3. I mean, of course, you gotta have Mr. Clean, right? You gotta have Mr. Clean ready at launch, obviously, or aka, yeah, Mr. Clean, basically. Deathloop. I don't know what this is. Interesting. Resident Evil 8 Village. This will be a launch for real? Wow. And then Horizon Forbidden West. I mean, if this is the launch for real, I mean, there's a lot of great games right here. I doubt most of these, most of these will not be ready to launch. For example, this one right here, I doubt it. Let's see. This I can see happening. This I can see happening. This as well. This maybe. This as well. But yeah, I think Resident Evil 8, I don't know about that. I don't think that'll be ready to launch. But anyway, that's just my opinion. But anyway, what do you guys think of the fact that, the PS5 will have a custom SSD with 825 gigabytes. Sorry about that. It's going to hold over 20 games depending on how much they weigh, and also you will be able to expand the console storage with ease. What do you guys think about that? I mean, that sounds good to me. Obviously, we need a little more information. We're confused about this whole NVMe SSD. I'm not too familiar with that technology, but I mean, if you can stick any of them in there and call it a day, that sounds great. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you guys getting the PS5 launch? Let me know. Do you guys like the idea of being able to expand this console store with ease? Let me know. And that is it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it. Don't forget to comment and subscribe for more videos. And I will see you guys soon on another one. Later.